I wanted to share something with you today. My name is Monique Connor, and I am just starting this channel because I feel I've been called to do something really special and just share what's been going on in my life spiritually. So I'm not quite sure how this will really evolve and what it will evolve into. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. But I am stepping up on faith and sharing with all of you what's been happening with me over the last month. For the last 4 weeks, with the exception of one day, I have been getting angelic visitations while I slept. And the interesting thing is, it was actually happening before then. I just didn't know that's what it was. And so I say all that to say, this is not because I feel I'm someone special or anything like that. I think it's for all of us to have these opportunities. But there were some specific things that I've done in my life that has set me up to be in a position where I feel like there's constant communication from the heavenlies. And so I wanted to share with you because I feel compelled to no longer keep this to myself, but to share with people what's been happening. And I feel there's a sense of urgency going on right now where we need people who are going to do what they came here to do. We don't need to focus on just the acquiring of material things while we negate the true reason why we're here in most cases, which is to show up and be an expression of God in the most loving way that we can. And so I'm not going to go into all the details of what's been happening with the angelic visitations, but I can say this that it's been consistent. And what it's been like is I would be awakened at a certain time, different times at night. And the interesting thing is, it's not so much that I was awakened as much as I was not sleepy anymore. And it would not make any sense. If I go to bed, let's say at 10 o'clock, and I wake up for no apparent reason uh, at 12 o'clock and I feel like I've slept all night, then I know, like, wait a minute, this is different. This is not me having to go to the bathroom. This is, not me having like a stomach ache or even worry, which is something I've done quite a bit of in the past. But this was more special, where it was just wanting to spend time. And I've since learned that the specific time tells me who's actually visiting and what the messaging is. And so it's been a very sacred time for me, very personal. And like I said, I'm not going to go too deeply into it, but really what I wanted to create this video for was to help you understand that what it was that I did to get to a place where I feel I hear from God in a very special way, in a very consistent way. Um, or I should say, God's messengers, which to me is the same as hearing from God. So what I've done is one of the major things I've learned to do was to let go of major judgment. And I know that if you're like me, we've certainly been taught to judge. We've been certainly been taught to come to conclusions of what things are and what things mean and how people are behaving themselves or whatever they're doing. But I've learned that that is a stumbling block, and I've learned to let that go. I've learned to be more open to receive, and in this openness, I'm able to hear more from God and understand what's going on. There's a season that we're in right now where God's looking for people to step up and share. God's looking for people to be available, for His use to be able to share in a major way and touch lives and bring love and help people to become free of some of the things that's been keeping them back from the very best in life. And God wants us to have the very best. And sometimes I think, in our humanity, we feel that it's wrong to desire things. We feel that it's wrong to even desire material things or want relationships, or maybe we have a sense of not being worthy. So I guess this video channel, it's going to be an opportunity for me to share with you, just different things that I've learned along the years, and it's been a number of years um, that I've been in this walk and just growing. But just share with you all what's been happening, and invite you into a journey, a spiritual journey. And I don't mean religion. So those of you who have a specific perspective, I'm not calling out one over the other. I've had an opportunity to learn a lot about the Christian thinking, because that's how I've grown up, and also with the with other beliefs I've explored. And so I'm not here, like I said, to make any one of them right or wrong. Not with what I'm talking about today. What I'm really encouraging people about is getting into a relationship with God and seeking Him. Anyway, I invite you to come back and join me. I'll be talking more and sharing some more about my journey. All right, have a good day. Bye bye.